Alright everyone, good morning and welcome back again to more trails to Daybreak 2. Once more, we've been redoing a lot of redos lately, and this one actually took us back 2 days prior, in which we gotta take care of another option we couldn't afford to go through at the time, but now we can. So now we're gonna continue from there and see how it all goes. Hope you all continue to enjoy. Thank you again for the love and support. And here we go. Alright guys, welcome back again. Seems there's like I'm going to say a major, but there's going to be an event here right now, so let me check it out first. You said Mirabelle was looking into the Mirren Garden, right? Any luck on that end? Knowing her, she'll have already come across something of note. Shall we contact her? Howdy Rosette, and same to you, Arkwright Solutions. What's shaking besides the walking blazing hazard you added to your crew, I mean? I wanted to check in on the Mirren Garden. First off, how much do you already know about what's happening? Whoa now, way to put a girl in the hot seat. Guess there's no point keeping it down low though. I know I said we lost control of the place after they got hijacked, but that doesn't mean Marduk hasn't been monitoring this sitch around the clock. And actually, after analyzing yesterday's data. Don't tell me, you noticed something screwy? Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants. A pattern of abnormal system operations like none we've ever observed before took place yesterday. As for how or why it happened, well, you can search me. The only thing we could suss out was that it had access geographical data from the Longlie area. So we were right. The garden systems were involved. That's all the hush-hush I can share. Sounds like it was enough for you to figure something out though, huh? A few somethings, thanks to you. Glad to hear. Looking forward to you getting us back in the driver's seat van. Yeah, well, I wouldn't get your hopes up just yet. Got a feeling son, the whole thing is going to be a hell of a time for us. I don't know what that means, but let's just call it a you problem. Okay, thanks for that. So long for now. Be seeing you again soon, Rosette. Indeed, take care, Mirabelle. Well, that confirms what I've been suspecting for a while. The Garden Master really is the one hijacking the Mirren Garden. I can still remember my shock when the space around us morphed into the Longlie Pubu. It may as well be the Grendel Zolga's power utilized the garden systems as a foundation. In doing so, reality itself was corroded. I never even knew that was possible. It's likely that the power of the Genesis was somehow employed as well. If you follow that train of thought, the Garden Master didn't steal the Genesis just to rewrite people's perceptions, but for something much bigger. Well, we'll just have to put it on the back burner for now. The takeaway here is that this probably won't be the last time reality gets corroded. Keep that in mind while we're out and about. Alright, so once again we gotta go back to the gardens. But before that though, I want to check if we can watch some movies again. Before anything else. No, we can't really? Really? We can't? I want to... why? Why do this to me, game? Why? You want me to just do this first? Fine. Actually, no, we gotta go up. Hold on, let me double check. I wanted to watch a movie, but you're not letting me. Alright, well, that's fine. We gotta do this, we gotta do this. Seems like we can't do anything as of yet, though. We gotta go downstairs. And here I thought we can free roam again. Well, if it isn't our delinquent tenant, your gang gets bigger every time I see you. Yeah, well, it's not like I asked for it. I apologize for any commotion. And I'm sorry I didn't stop here for breakfast. Just get a load of that aroma. Catch me in a good mood, maybe I'll treat you. By the by, didn't y'all get invited to the Z1 Grand Prix? Yeah, well, that Comet Clown sent us 3 tickets. And Yume here said she just had to see it. That's right. We'll be closing up shop soon as the morning crowd is gone. So if you'd like to order something, now's the time. Duly noted. I'd have nabbed a seat in the stands too if things weren't the way they are. But hey, don't let that stop you folks from enjoying yourselves. Oh, we plan on it. Believe you me. It wouldn't be worth the lost business otherwise. You take care out there, everyone. See you later. Ah, okay, there we go. Now we can travel. Alright, well, this is familiar. We did go back in time again, so... Was it Satan that had the theater? I know there's another place that had a theater. It was Treon. Treon had a theater, if I remember correctly. Stardust Cinema. Boom.
we go.
Alright. What is playing right now? Dude, I want to watch a movie.
Right up.
The showing on screen too?
The Adventures of Rockford Golden Calamity. I purchased that. I purchased that.
And enjoy the film.
Okay, so these three are already taken care of. Good. It's The Adventures of Rockford I didn't get a chance to check out. I'll have Judith
A story of blood-stained earth
Shizuna.
and of how a young band of soldiers managed to survive.
Van decided to let everyone loose so he could watch a movie during his work break. After inviting some company to tag along with him, they made their way to the theater. The indelible Rita Rockford is an archaeologist and a skilled treasure hunter. Her next quest is to find the golden staff of Sala, a relic that caused disastrous calamities in bygone days. She travels to the ruins in the far reaches of the continent where she meets and rescues an indigenous girl, Asha. Her kidnappers are after the golden staff, and they require her blood to retrieve it. Rita and Asha band together and infiltrate the depths of the ruins to steal the staff right from under their noses. However, their efforts are thwarted by the dastardly Willard, an old family rival from her father's time. Willard is the ringleader of an illegal excavation group known as Legendary Dawn. He takes Asha hostage and tells Rita to hand over the treasure in exchange for her life. Rita readily complies, and Willard, now in possession of the treasure, loses himself in ecstasy. But then, the ruins begin to collapse and shake around them, causing the staff to slip out of his hands. Willard chases the staff as it rolls across the ground, and in that moment, Rita sees an opening.
I'll be taking that.
Hand over the staff. Or would you prefer I put a bullet in this poor girl's head?
No. Please. Don't do it, Rita.
Fine. Put the gun down, and I'll toss you the staff.
A wise decision. It's lighter than before. No. It's a fake!
And you call yourself my father's rival. Shame you don't have his eye for antiquities.
Huh? You're giving this to me? Really? Are you sure?
Of course. I promised I'd protect it for you, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. And a promise is a promise. Thank you so much, Rita.
Damn you, Rita Rockford. Damn you! I'll remember this until the day I die. And before that happens, I will have my revenge.
Keep dreaming. You'll never get your hands on these treasures because I'll always be there to protect them. Or my name isn't Rita Rockford.
Why is the girl so low in her voice? There should be like excitement in the situation they're in. She's too quiet for that particular scenario. This is like very reminiscent to Tomb Raider a little bit. I know we watched this during our movie marathon on Nemeth Island, but I'm still blown away by how fun and breezy the action is. I think you've more than cemented your status as an action movie icon. Thanks, but I wouldn't have gotten anywhere without my fans. Being a tough actress is something that's valued in the industry. The schedule is pretty frantic for this one, but Shahina and I were able to keep up with it. Speaking of Shahina, she said something that caught me off guard. It was something about how I showed her how to charm people as an actress. Huh. Must have been from that special training she did with you in Tharbat last year. Sounds like this isn't the last time we'll see her on screen. So were those ruins the real deal, or was it just a set they made for the movie? I'm betting most of it was shot on location, but a few of those scenes were probably done on constructed sets. That kind of thing is mostly done by scoping out areas for filming beforehand. That's what we call location scouting. Gotcha. Well, they sure picked the perfect location. Too bad they didn't have a treasure that could cause a calamity. That would have made the film more realistic. That's not the kind of thing people leave lying around, you know? Really? I'm sure I could find something in the east that would fit the bill. I've seen tons of things like that. You're pulling my leg, right? Also, You brought a thing like that on set, you'd freak everyone the hell out. Oh, time to get them brochures. Ah, she's always so close. Alright, that's good. Now, let me get all the other thingies here. And then we can make our way to doing the garden first, you know?
Want to take the scenic route?
All and every kind of route you got. What's the first for Spriggan here? I'm curious. Let's see, the Mishi Misadventure. Are you aware that Mishi revamped design has been rather controversial among his fanbase? Apparently, some fans have been plotting something nefarious to show how much they hate it. Well, whatever their plans are, we can't let them get away with it, for Mishi's sake. Please, help us stop them. I'll be waiting at the rest area on Station Street. Rosie. Alright, Rosie, I'll check that out in a bit. Hold on, wrong way again. Station Streets. Wait. Yes. Oh, I came from there. Okay. And then we'll do...
Off we go.
Hey there. How's business treating you?
Alright. What is going on over here?
Now, what do we have here?
Oh my god. Sewer System Sweep 2. Another monster extermination. According to recent intel, a dangerous monster, the 100-Eye Drome, has been sighted in the Center Marsh Ode sewer system. Would greatly appreciate you taking care of the beast in the guild's stead. Oh, thanks, Bracer Guild. Giving me all that work to do. Alright. So I think what we should do now is take care of the new floor that opened in the garden.
Let's roll.
Alright. Not this one. This one. There you go. Let me do a quick save first. Wait, really? No? Not here? Where would you like me to go?
Off we go.
Hey there. How's business?
Oh, speaking of, found it. That works.
Oh yeah, we took you around here once before, didn't we? Huh? Where'd the Divine Blade go?
Oh, sorry. I spotted these delicious looking apples and just thought I'd help myself.
She ate all those in the blink of an eye.
So you stole. Not surprised at all either. Alright, let's do this. Do I want to do... Now we'll earn more first. Let's go to the submerged terrace. Investigating the area. What's here? No? Oh, okay, cool. Slay monsters, destroy objects. Let's go with this one. Alright, skipped ahead and made it all the way to the main boss of this floor, so let's do this. Oh my goodness, a Minotaur. Oh hell yeah, bear the nightmare.
Cut you down to size.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an art.
Pressure him and move in.
Yeah.
Time for a new look.
I've got you covered.
Okay, let's go with Rapid Onslaught,
Keep it up. It's working.
Savage Blade X. Wait, no? Really? Why not? Okay, oh, I have to...
Pressure him and move in.
Alright, that can wait. We'll wait for him to come to us, and then we'll do it.
I like where this is headed.
Oblivion Halter. And
Keep it up. It's working. You lend a hand.
Here goes! Take this! Be gone!
Now we're talking.
alright, what can we use against him? Fire, wind, and M.
Pressure him and move in.
I mean, that's great and all, but no.
Keep it up. It's working.
Duality, sure hit. Free, sure hit. Just attack him.
Engaging skill.
Now. A chance.
Probably should have done this, but that's okay.
Grant them life. Innocent heal.
Dang.
I
Appreciate
pressed the
that.
wrong. I hit the wrong one. That's okay. Alright, Judith. Go.
Prowl in the night. Time to raise the curtain. Grimcat at your service.
I was supposed to use Jabril guard. Oh, guard. Ooh,
Now or never.
that's some heavy hits. Okay.
Engaging skill.
You won't want to miss this. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
There. Behold.
Zero gleam. Boost gauge upgraded.
Nice. Alright, Judith. It's FWM. You got T. You got F.
Psycho activate.
As for you, let's do.
Pressure him and move in.
I don't want to use too much CP, so we'll do.
I like where this is headed.
And then we'll do that. And then we'll do.
Keep it up. It's working.
And then we'll do.
Pressure him and
I
move
lend
in.
a hand.
Here comes this!
Yeah.
Here goes! Take this!
That's not good.
Tap.
Damn. Damn. Okay. So now we'll do.
Pressure him and move in.
No.
Up to you.
Just attack.
Show me what you got, Silverblade!
Mm-hmm.
Time to push through.
Silverblade, I need you to do TRL on yourself.
Mana. Release.
Now or never.
Could have been a lot worse. Go for it.
Activating skill.
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full course. Azure Sunray. Your turn, Judith.
Unlocked.
I need Judith to be able to use her thing. Okay.
Pull out all the stops.
Attack their weakness with an art.
Judith, defend.
Dream on.
This is getting dangerous.
As for you,
Don't get caught.
Grant them life. Innocent heal.
Appreciate that.
ow.
Way to fire me up. Engaging skill.
Have some more.
Now or never.
Thank you. Weaken him.
Activating skill.
Let's get this show on the road. I hope you're ready. Now for the climax. Grim Knight Wall.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Ah, much better. That could have been a lot worse, but okay.
Bring it on.
Full boost. Go all out.
take you on.
No, that's okay. We're gonna do this.
Grant them life. Innocent heal. Appreciate that.
Okay, now
Give them your all.
Over here! All for you!
earn your ire.
Shield.
Now or never.
Activating skill.
Now.
You're almost dead, man. Come
There,
on.
She's enough.
Engaging skill.
Gotcha.
No?
You don't.
Alright. Ha!
My move now.
Give them your all.
Ha! See? Boom. Cleared another one. Ooh.
I had a great time.
Obtain 10 SP, 250 Marduk points as a reward. Alright. That's great. Glad we took care of that. Mystery Cube. Here we go again.
Okay.
Alright, some more gotcha moments. Support item. What do I need more of? I guess we can go wind. Alright, let's go.
Let me show you what I'm made of.
Give me more, please. There you go.
Core detected. Not done yet. There you have it.
Oh, yes. Rainbow.
We did
A
it.
rainbow? Alright.
Not done yet.
You'll give me something eventually. Something good.
We did it. Not done yet.
Separate data is incredible.
We did it. On to the next.
Insulating tape.
There you have it. We did it. On to the next.
I got a gem card? What? Let's go.
It's reacting.
Of course it is. But I want rainbow. Almost. Come on.
It's reacting. Target analyze. On to the next.
Should have put in more orbs.
There you have it. Target analyze. On to the next.
Engineering City Basil? What?
There you have it. Target analyze. On to the next.
Bans from top data.
Target analyze.
Haven't
on
gotten
to
a
the
rainbow yet.
next. There you
Yep,
have
well I
it.
got the gold.
We did it. Not done yet. There you have it.
Man, I want to break this cube already too.
Core detected. On to the next. We did it. On to
No.
the next.
Alright.
Core detected. Not done yet.
Last one.
Core detected. Not
Alright, we're
done
good.
yet.
Yeah, we are. End it.
I think I deserve a thank you.
Ooh, boy. Alright, what did we get? All this data. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, cool. Alright, craft enhancement for you. We'll do Halo, Drill Guard. Okay, that's fine.
Time for an upgrade.
She got 4, so let's give her this, and then we'll do and duality.
This will be on a whole other level.
Interesting. Aaron got 3. Okay. Accuracy will be plus 20% also too, so.
This is
gonna be even stronger.
Alright, let's go with bulwark. Boom.
Upgrade complete.
I think we're good for now. Alright, there's that. Oh. No, we're good, we're good. And I think that should do it. Hell yeah. Okay. I think we can do... Yeah, I think we'll do this one first before we do any monster exterminations.
Off we go.
Alright, let me do a quick save. Because we've been through the ringer. Alright, what are you doing here, miss?
This will be better this year.
Rosie. Hey, you the Rosie that used the first brigand? That issued a first brigand, my bad. We're from Arkwright Solutions, we saw your request. Oh, you're the ones everyone's been talking about. You got here much faster than I thought you would. That's good, because we're running out of time. Running out of time? That's so. Why don't you start by telling us what's going on then? Your request made mention of the Mishi show, I believe. Oh, that reminds me, isn't there supposed to be some kind of difference between the new Mishi and the old one? Honestly, I can't really tell. Well, why don't I start there? Mishi was born in a theme park in Crossbell, Michelin Wonderland. But the financial vacuum left in Arabonia after the war gave Valis Investment a bank an opening to swoop in and buy up a bunch of their stock. That's how they became Michelin Wonderland's major investors. Valis Investment Bank? Mm-hmm. They've been pushing the company to expand their market ever since, particularly into the Republic. That's what led to the higher-ups deciding to put Mishi through a whole new redesign. His new features are supposed to appeal to people from the Republic, and the costume apparently easier to move around in too. It seems to allow Mishi to show more expression as well. I'm disappointed they removed the cute little stripes on his body, however. Right? When everyone thinks of Mishi, they imagine a small limp face with a plump body. It was peak character design. Valis just doesn't understand his charm. They completely got rid of the snuggly feeling he gave off. I see. You're very passionate about this. You seem pretty familiar with Mishi yourself, Elaine. She sure is. Been a hardcore Mishi fan since her student days. You don't need to advertise it to the world. Plus, you can't exactly call me hardcore. I'm actually quite behind on Mishi lore these days. Oh yeah, definitely something a casual fan would say. Think what you like. Anyway, I apologize for all my excitement. I'm actually no longer part of the old Mishi fan group. I've recently come to believe that both the new and old Mishis have their positives. Well, I guess that's better than making a fuss over it. I agree, and for what it's worth, Mishi's old design is still rather prominent in Crossbell. Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't mean much of the old Mishi's more radical fans. They're the reason I contacted you all, actually. You see, I've heard a rumor that they intend on interfering with the Mishi show today at the Treon Mall. Well, that's definitely not something we can ignore. Could be dangerous. Yes, however, as for who exactly the person's planning to interfere is, well, I'm not too sure. That's why I'm asking for your help. After all, it'd be terrible if the show got interrupted. I mean, that sounds like a pretty reasonable request, but as I'm sure you're aware, this is a job for somebody like a mall cop, not a spriggan. Although I imagine they'd have a hard time acting on something that's little more than a rumor. Was there a particular reason you thought we'd be your best choice? There is. Think about it. If a fan of Mishi's were to have a run-in with the authorities, his reputation would be sure to plummet. Also, I can't help but sympathize with the old Mishi fans. They just really love him is all. I was hoping you guys could help me end things peacefully. That way, no one gets hurt, or has their reputation destroyed. So in other words, you want us to stop the target from ruining the show, then cover up their tracks. Well, I can't say I don't understand how you feel. However, these Mishi fans truly do intend on disrupting the peace. I think it'd be best if they were judged lawfully for their actions. If they don't face consequences, they'll only grow bolder. Ugh, I guess you're right. Wait a sec, there's only one person trying to interfere, right? Yes, we may call the Radicals a group, but they're barely even that, honestly. Most of their bad apples work in isolation. And given that a majority of their members think disrupting the Mishi show is going to step too far, it's not hard to see why. It should be relatively simple to trace their movements then. Do you know what their plan involves? I'm sorry, any details I know are pretty vague. You could always hire a Jaeger Corps to deal with them, and depending on how big it is, you could probably send them to wipe out the entire group. With a smaller corps, though, you might just have to settle for killing the guy in charge. That's a bit much. Don't you think that's going a bit overboard? Well, actually, maybe it's best to be prepared if they plan to do something dangerous. Listen, nobody's planning an armed strike on Mishi or his fans, got it? If you say so. Anyway, we probably won't be able to learn anything concrete unless we start asking around the mall. Should we head over to see what we can find? Yeah. Wish he got paid like 10K or something. 6 it's great, but it's not enough for me to get my weapons and all that, man. Like all my equipment, they're expensive. Alright, I guess we're on the case. I mean, sure, it's a little strange, but it kind of feels right up our alley. Great, thank you so much. You should head over to the Treon Mall as soon as you can. The show should be starting in about an hour. I'm sure the culprit's just waiting for his chance to pounce. We'll do everything we can to find him. Actually, do you mind if I tag along? Honestly, I've got a feeling this crazy fan of ours already knows your face. You can come with us to the mall, but don't enter until we give you the all clear. Understand? Yes, sir. Alright, let's get moving.
Hope this 4SBG can entertain me.
I'm sure it will. Hold on, is everyone powered up? CP-wise, we're decent. Okay.
Business will be better this year.
How's our EP? Still low. Alright. This girl's glitched. Before that, let's go to Old Town. And then we'll go to our thing and rest.
Let's roll, gang.
Just in case we get into another battle. Rest. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. Now back to Treon Mall. Or Treon Tower. They all loaded up. Wow, this place seems pretty busy. There seems to be a lot of parents with children here. They must be waiting for the show. That might make it hard to search for our culprit. Should we just start looking for this guy's hiding place? I think we should find the Mishi Show staff first. I know we don't want to alert the police or anything, but we can still give them a heads up. We have to make sure they're ready, just in case we don't get the culprit in time. Smart thinking. The staff lead is usually placed in the wings of the stage. Let's head there now. Right. Just double checking something. Okay, we go there. Alright, cool. Nothing else over here.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks.
Staff member. This guy looks like the one in charge. Excuse me, you got a moment? There's something we think the Mishi staff should know. Of course. Is there an issue somewhere? Sorry, but we might want to talk about this elsewhere. Alright. Was there something I could do for you? We're pretty busy, so if it's not anything important. We're from Arkwright Solutions. We just received a job from a concerned citizen. Then proceeded to explain the details of Rosie's request. Don't worry about finding the person. We'll take care of that part for you. I just wanted you guys to be aware of the situation. You should be prepared in case we slip up. I see. You know, actually, these radical Mishi fans have become quite the topic among our staff too. We occasionally have some disturbances during our shows, with booing and everything. Most of us figured that's who it was. But I never thought they'd go so far. Excuse me, if you've experienced these kinds of disturbances before, why haven't you notified the respective authorities? Well, we certainly considered it, but we were worried they might want to start forcibly removing people or refuse entry. Not only would it paint a bigger target on our back, but it would also ruin the atmosphere of the Mishi show. We figured we could handle it by giving out warnings and the beginning of the performance. If it was me, I'd kick them out faster than they could say Rishi with Mishi. Anyway, if what you said is true, we might just have to ramp up security after all. I'll talk to the staff right now and have them prepare for the worst. Thanks. That should make our job a little easier. Well, that's one task accomplished. What should we do next? Now we start the hunt. I'm pretty sure the culprit is somewhere in the mall. I think I caught their scent earlier. We should try our best to capture them before the show starts. Scent, huh? Would you perhaps be smelling those two over there? That woman wandering the main corridor has been acting a little strange. She doesn't really look like she's here to watch the show either. She seems to be handing out some papers. As for the other scent, what about the guy handing out balloons? I don't really think he's doing anything weird though. No, he isn't, but I can't shake the feeling that he's still suspicious somehow. Ah, you do have a knack for this, but you're right. I'm sure one of them is the culprit. Sorry for stealing your thunder. Anyway, let's go talk to them, see if we can learn anything. Be nice if they gave up as soon as they saw us. But you know it's not going to be the case.
Their Eastern tea is quite nice.
Alright, Miss Suspicious Woman. Pray tell what you're doing here. Hey, what are you handing out? Oh, are you interested? Please take some with you. Let me give you my card as well. Join us in bringing back the true Mishi. I'm trying to gather signatures in support of returning Mishi's old design. As I'm sure you can tell, I'm a huge fan. I visit Michelin Wonderland pretty often, even though it's all the way in Crossbell. Nobody in the Republic loves Mishi more than I do. No, all the world. Wow, that's some confidence. Yeah, you sure are passionate about this. Radical might be putting it lightly. But why is she wearing so much perfume? It's really overpowering. The Mishi you see in the Republic is a fraud. He's trampling all over Mishi's good name. Whether it's the new design of the costume or even that Mishi in Boots movie. Mishi in Boots. None of them are the cat we know and love. The company's far too focused on making Mira lately, which means they've been neglecting the most important thing of all, Mishi's personality. You know, I kind of understand where you're coming from. I mean, the new design is alright, but there's just something about it that feels a little off. And don't ignore that feeling. You mustn't give in to the new Mishi. I've had over 30 people sign my petition already, and they would all agree with you. I believe that those supporting the new Mishi are being fooled into doing so. Is that so? Yes, that's why I plan on watching the show happening later. I'll have my eye on them in case there's funny business going on. Our dream is to create a Michelin Wonderland in the Republic, one that's true to form. If you feel as strongly as I do, I implore you to please add your signature to the list. Well, I'll definitely have to think about it. Let's go find our other suspect. Well, I mean, this one isn't so bad. She's handling it, I guess, more legitimately with signatures as a petition, you know? Where's the other guy? Handing out balloons. Oh, you balloon dude.
Here you'll find Trion Tower.
Where are you? You're like right next to each other. Balloon dude, where are you?
You'll also find the Fern Store, a movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse.
Coffee here's really
Are you upstairs? No, you should be somewhere
Drop by
here.
the Fern Store if you want to check out the hottest new commodity, the T-phone.
Ah, you should be here. Hold on.
Cutting-edge piece of orbital technology that's lighting Calvert on fire. You won't want to miss it.
Oh, you're up top. Okay. That makes sense.
This stuff is cutting edge.
Sorry about that. I had to drink some water. Let's get this started. You handing out balloons for the Mishi show? Yes, I am. They were originally supposed to be used to decorate the mall, but I had some extra left over, so I've been giving them out free to guests. That's awfully thoughtful of you. So does that mean you're one of the Mishi show staff members? I guess you could say that. I've only been hired for a day gig though. I'm a longtime fan of Mishi, so it's always been my dream to help out with the show. I was so glad I could finally arrange my schedule to take the job today. Do you normally do other work? Yeah, I'm a painter. You know, someone who paints roofs and walls and stuff. I also like working on mechanical stuff as a hobby every now and then. I even made a Mishi mobile once. A Mishi mobile? I'm assuming that's a car with pictures of Mishi all over it? Exactly. I even put together some custom parts that look like Mishi's ears and tail. It's actually parked outside the mall right now. Would you like to see it? It's amazing. We'll take a look when we get the chance. You said you were a longtime fan, right? So does that mean the design of the car is the old Mishi? Of course. The old Mishi is the true Mishi. The new one's just some fake made by some big stockholders. There's no competition. I just wish people who like the new one would open their eyes. He feels different all of a sudden. I feel kind of threatened. Also, what's that lemon smell coming off of him? Oh, sorry, I got a little carried away. I know that Valis Investment Bank's pretty much the whole reason Mishi was even able to come to the Republic. I'm really grateful for that, at least. Is that so? Thank you. You've really given us some things to think on. I mean, I like the old design too. I'm just not crazy about, you know... I don't go crazy over some new designs and whatnot, even though I notice it's a little off. Well, we talked to our 2 suspects. Both of them loved the old Mishi too, but I think they were a bit more than your average fans. Yeah, neither of them really seemed like they planned to interfere with the show though. A man handing out balloons and a woman getting signatures. There's still something I don't get. Yeah, why did they both smell so weird? You're right. I picked up on that as well. The culprit has to be one of them. You might be able to figure it out by process of elimination. Scent? Process of elimination? Yeah. The person who came to interfere with the Mishi show is... Man handing out balloons. Woman gathering signatures. It's definitely him. He was more threatening than the other one. Most likely the guy with the balloons. Huh? You don't think it's the woman? They both have really strong feelings about the new Mishi. The woman's trying to get rid of the new Mishi by gathering signatures. She even had her own cards made. And if she were to plan something that would interfere with the show, what do you think would happen? If it became known to the public that she was behind it all, her hard work would go up in smoke. Yeah, she's probably just going to keep gathering signatures. When you put it like that, I guess it makes sense. That just leaves the guy with the balloons. Yes, but even without us narrowing it down, there's a reason he stood out. It's fun to see you guys slowly suss out the culprit. I tend to rely on my instincts. They're never wrong. You don't have to be so snide about it. Well, whatever. Let's go find our guy. That's not much time until the show starts. Oh, you're back. Did you guys want a balloon? The show's about to begin, so I just started putting them away. Sorry, but there's something we need to talk to you about. We don't have much time, so I'll keep it short. Fairy, you're up. Tamam. What are you doing? I've done nothing wrong. Maybe not yet, but you were certainly planning to. We know all about your little scheme. For example, those balloons. Why don't we cut one and see what's inside? As Shizuna drew her katana, the balloon burst without a sound, and from the balloon dripped a liquid. Is that paint? You put paint in the balloons? Well, isn't this a surprise? I have no idea how that got there. It must have been someone else. Besides, how would something like that disrupt the show anyway? I assume it has something to do with that scent you're giving off. That strong lemon smell. The components of citrus fruits have a corrosive effect on rubber. In other words, if you apply a citrus-based juice to the balloon, it would eventually burst. And if you look close enough, some of the balloons have a clasp keeping them shut. Didn't you say something about being good with mechanical stuff? If you made a device that was capable of spraying lemon juice and put it on a timer, you could release the paint right as the show is its peak, ruining it for everyone. Aaron looked into the man's pocket. And what do we have here? Some liquid and a few clasps. There's no more talking your way out of this one. Amazing. But you guys are too late. Why don't you take a look at the ceiling? Those balloons have paint on them too. That's right. Sucks that I couldn't get them all out there, but whatever. When the paint falls, it will be sure to splash everything and everyone in its way. Every fan of the new Mishi deserves to be doused. You idiot! Do you even realize what you're doing? New? Old? It doesn't matter. You're not worthy to call yourself a Mishi fan at all. Huh? Hello everyone, the Mishi show will be starting in just a few moments. Please gather around the stage and get ready to make a Wishi with Mishi. We're out of time. I think we learned all we can. Fairy, keep an eye on him. Understood. And what are you gonna do? We'll talk to the staff and gather all the balloons ourselves. The ones in the ceiling take priority. Katra, see if you and Theo can do anything about them, and try not to attract attention from the guests. Got it. I should be able to do something with Shard Search. Theo! Commencing emergency balloon retrieval. Leave it to Theo. Alright, let's get going. I'm sorry, what? How am I gonna get all these balloons? Wait, what? Where? Where? Shard search. Wait, check it. Oh, I'm supposed to get them all? Okay. Fine. That's a lot, by the way. I'm supposed to get the ones with pin in them, right? Are they the ones that are, Okay, I think we get... I don't know. I'm assuming we're supposed to get the ones that aren't colored. Okay, that's not it. I don't know. Or maybe the ones in color are the ones we're supposed to get. There you go, that's one. Ah, okay, the ones in color. Yeah, let's do it all. Let's do it again. Alright, here we go. There you go. And then go up. There's one right here. And then... Oh. Almost messed up on that one. Got a minute. Nope, that's not. Nope, that's not it. One's right here. Yep. Must return to Katra. Alright, cool. 5 more. Alright. Wow. Okay. Oh, there's one right here. Alright. 3 more. Oh, crap. There's more here. There's one right here. No. See a few. There's 2 more left. Wow. Oh, up here. Nope. 1 more. 27 seconds. Can I find it? Oh, there it is. Whew. All paint balloons have been retrieved. Mission complete. Well done, Theo. Managed to get them on our end too. Looks like we just finished before the show's climax. Alright everyone, let's do it. Make a wishi with Mishi. Make a wishi with Mishi. Sheesh, we're all over here struggling. They're just dancing a time away. Well, I guess I'm glad their fun wasn't ruined. You said it. Following their success, Van's group proceeded to inform the staff of their recently thwarted scheme. Van then also made contact with Rosie to notify her of her resolution of the issue. I don't even want to think about what could have happened without your help. I'm so glad I put out that request. I mean, if I had gone to the police or the guild, they probably would have just shut the whole show down and called it quits. Seriously, thank you so much for your help. Allow me to offer my thanks as well. I really appreciate everything that you've done for us. By the way, you said your name was Rosie, yes? I'd like to cover the request fee for you. Would that be okay? Huh? Well, sure, I guess I don't mind. Fine by me. Couldn't care less who shells out in the end, as long as they actually do, you know? But before we forget, we still gotta figure out what we want to do with this guy. I didn't actually think you guys would get all the balloons in time. Guess you're just as good as the rumors say you are, Arkwright Solutions. Yeah, can I ask you a question? Why did you want to disrupt the show in the first place? Because I refuse to accept the new Mishi. See, I've been a fan for a long time. I even have a collection of every piece of Mishi merchandise that's ever been sold. That's incredible. So when I learned that I'd finally be able to see Mishi in the Republic, I was over the moon. But then I found out he was just an imposter. However, I knew that for those just discovering Mishi, that fraud would become the real thing to them. So I figured I would show them. Show them that the Mishi they know and love isn't the real Mishi. They deserve to know. Sorry to hear you're disappointed. Can't say I don't see where he's coming from though. Man, this guy's really digging his heels in. If we do actually end up doing this without the authorities, there's a real possibility he'll circle back to plan something even worse in the future. Alright, if we want to stop him from making a comeback, I think we have two options. Either we chew him out or we intimidate him. Yep, I prefer this. Let's just threaten him. That should put a stop to all this. Well, in that case, how about I take the lead? Of course, Mr. Mind Reader. Would you stop reading my mind? But fine, if you're so confident, let's see what you can do. Can I help you? These Mishi radicals are a pretty big pain in the butt, huh? Think you need a hand taking care of them? Lucky for you, whether it's controlling information, interrogation, assassination, I can do it all. And nobody will even hear a peep. Well, thank you for the offer, but we couldn't possibly. Don't you think that's a little much? Oh? The way I see it, what you're planning was just as bad. See, mascots only have value because of their popularity, isn't that right? And at that moment, the new Mishi is using that popularity to make a life in the Republic. By sabotaging him and his shows, well, you might as well push the stake into his heart. Can you really complain if someone wants to do the same to you? Are you crazy? Okay, maybe I was trying to tank his popularity, but we can talk about this, right? Talk, huh? You mean you still got something to say? In my opinion, I think the stunt you just tried to pull speaks for itself. You're right. I should never have tried to do something like this. She had me worried for a bit, but it looks like she's learned his lesson. So, this is where y'all been hiding. No way. Hey everyone, it's Mishi. I'm so glad to meet you all. Mishi? What are you doing here? Weren't you supposed to be returning to Michelin Wonderland? Sorry, I saw someone who didn't look very happy, so I simply had to come out and see what I could do for them. Jumping in at a time like this. Impressive. You know, I only just came to the Republic from Michelin Wonderland. There's still a lot of stuff I don't understand about this place, like why are my eyebrows so limp here? That hasn't stopped me from trying to fulfill my dream. That is, my dream of bringing lots of happiness to everyone, of course. And I'm going to keep working at it, and someday I'll even be able to bring some happiness to you. Mishi. I was so wrong. I was so worried over the difference in design I never even bothered to try understanding you. But I think I get it now. No matter what he looks like, Mishi's heart and soul will always stay the same. I'm so sorry. Thank you for everything, Mishi. I knew Mishi could solve everything. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit touched myself. The guy in the suit's a pretty good actor. Would it kill you to read the room a little? I think we should all have a dream like Mishi's. It'll make the world a much nicer place. Yeah, maybe. But anyway, I think we can consider this a case closed. The man who tried interfering with the show made an effort to apologize to each and every staff member. He seemed to deeply regret his actions. Due to his change in attitude, the group was able to handle this incident without involving the authorities. With that, the curtain came to a close in the Mishi misadventure.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys. Reward